Hola amigos de Yelapa. We're here in the beautiful Playa of Yelapa. It's the wet season. I don't know if you can tell.
We're getting rained on.
We're getting rained on a little bit, but it's warm and gorgeous. So depending upon conditions, we're going to try to get to una cascada, a waterfall nearby. It's supposed to be beautiful. We're considering taking an ATV or riding on some horses. So come along with us and check out Yelapa in the rainy season. Hi, I'm Avi.
And I'm V.
Join us in our explorations of the central coast of California.
And our adventures beyond.
The journey to Yelapa begins at the pier in the small town of Boca De Tomatlan, which is located about 30 minutes south of Puerto Vallarta. There are no roads to Yelapa. The only way to get there is by boat, and this is where you'll come to catch a water taxi to the secluded village. Tickets are inexpensive and easy to find. They're sold along the roadside and on the pier. They cost 90 pesos for a one-way trip, and boats depart once an hour throughout the day. You can also get a water taxi from Los Muertos Pier, but they cost more and run less often. We opted to take an Uber from our hotel in Vallarta to Boca de Tomatlan and killed some time watching the pelicans dive for fish by the pier while we waited for our boat to depart.
El pelicano ha cagado enfrente de nosotros.
Thanks for that, baby. Valued commentary over here.
I'm here all day.
Actually, I'm just kind of next to you all day.
No place I'd rather have you, honey. The water taxis are loaded full of people and cargo, as these are the only source of transportation to several small towns along the coast.
Interesting. And they make money on the side by shipping cargo.
Of course. Everything has to go by boat, people and goods.
Yep.
The boat ride is an enjoyable one that features beautiful scenery of the mountains, the ocean, and the gorgeous coastline. It takes about 30 minutes to reach Yelapa, including stops at the small towns of Las Animas and Quimixto to pick up or drop off passengers along the way.
We made this trip in August, at the peak of the rainy season. There was a storm approaching, and so we did experience a little bit of rough seas and choppy waves. It was far from scary though, and before we knew it, we were pulling up to the main beach of the small town. I think this is it.
Bienvenidos to Yelapa. Welcome to Yelapa, guys. The way back, the water taxis, they're gonna pick us up on the pier. 3:30, the last one is at 6, okay? This restaurant is part of the boat service. Es parte del servicio en el restaurante. Right here, you can use the facilities for free. Lounge chairs, umbrellas, bathrooms, showers, Wi-Fi. You don't have to pay anything for use the facility. If you guys want to go see the town and the waterfalls, now is a really good moment. There is a lot of water in the waterfall. So there is 3 options to get there. Hiking, horses, or ATV trip. Alright? Any question about that? We're gonna be with you guys on the beach. Okay? Cualquier pregunta, vamos a estar con ustedes en la playa, chicos. Welcome to Yelapa.
Gracias.
What do you think of the boat ride?
Bumpy, but fun.
Bumpy, but fun.
We're here.
Yep.
So we're gonna go check out the town. We made our way across the sand and found some lounge chairs where we could order some drinks and recharge for a bit while we decided how we were going to spend our time here. How you doing, babe?
Better.
Good.
Yeah, that ride took a little out of me.
It was bumpy. Once we sat down, it wasn't long before a friendly waiter came by to give us menus and take our drink order.
Una margarita de maracuya.
What is maracuya?
Maracuya is passion fruit, I believe.
Passion fruit, I thought so, yeah. Y para mí, margarita de mango. De mango. Mango.
De mango.
Mango margarita.
Salud.
You want to speak Spanish?
Yeah, I do.
You want to see my souvenirs?
No thanks.
You want to buy mushrooms?
No, gracias.
So, there's a lot of thunder and definitely getting rained on, but it's warm and not unpleasant. It is the rainy season.
I think we're witnessing a gigantic exodus from the beach. They're all heading to the muelle, the dock. But it could just be their time. I do see a big Vallarta Adventurous boat pulling up, so. But is it coincidence that
Right when the rain is starting?
right when the rain is starting, everybody's leaving? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, yeah.
Todo, qué bueno. Está fresco.
That's just a little.
When they put us on, when it's just sunshine, it's warm.
See.
You know, grilled skin. Now my skin is so happy.
It's happy, yeah. A little break for you. Yep.
We had about 4 hours until the last boat departed. After considering our options, we decided to take an ATV tour up the river and through the jungle to a waterfall. The journey began with a circuitous route that wound its way in and out of the town, through narrow alleyways, past rural farms, along muddy dirt roads, and back and forth across the river.
Okay, estamos cruzando el río.
There are two waterfalls that are accessible from Yelapa. The more popular, larger one is just a quick walk from the center of town. As a result, it's also usually more crowded. We'll show this one in a future video. For today, we chose to go to the more off-the-beaten-path one.
Keep your arms and inside.
This one requires a 2-hour-long hike, or a 20-minute ATV ride followed by a 30-minute hike. And unless you know the way, you should probably hire a guide.
What are you laughing about so much?
I'm just loving this.
Okay, great.
I feel like a kid again.
Yeah, right? Oh, so this is the bridge. A little bit of rain doesn't hurt anybody.
It was raining for most of this trip, but it was warm, and we were sheltered from the worst of it while we were under the canopy.
Hey, why don't you lighten up?
I'm having a great time. This tour was a lot of fun. The ride alone was worth the $55 we spent, and the rain only added to the adventure.
Hola!
Yes.
Caminando desde aquí? Okay. Well, we just arrived and that was a lot of fun. It's like Mr. Toad's wet ride. Mr. Toad's ride at Disneyland, but better. We're in the rain here, and what does this remind you of?
My youth.
Yeah? Takes you back to?
Being a kid in the mountains.
Una chica de la montaña. See, okay, so we're gonna walk from here to La Cascada, the waterfall. Come along with us.
The hike is relatively easy, but it is steadily uphill for half an hour, and you have to wade across the water more than once. We ended up doing most of this in bare feet because our flip-flops were sliding around in the mud so much. Had we planned a little better, we would have chosen different footwear.
Oh, gotta be thin.
Looks like you gotta squeeze yourself through this.
Closer to the waterfall, you have to climb over a few rock outcroppings, but nothing is too difficult. Getting here truly was half the fun of this awesome adventure, and we wouldn't hesitate to do it again any time of year.
Well, we made it.
What is it?
Chilly, but not bad.
Not bad? You want me to come in?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec.
I can still stand.
Good. Oh, it feels great after a long hike. Oh. Yes. This is great.
We're told the water is clear when it's not raining so much, and we've seen pictures that confirm that. The color didn't bother us though, and we thoroughly enjoyed playing in the pool under the fall that we had all to ourselves the entire time we were there.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Our friendly young guide, whose services we acquired at Angelina's Garden Beach Club, let us know when it was time to go, since we had to catch the last water taxi back to Boca De Tomatlan.
I'm gonna turn it around. Llegado. Okay.
What time is it?
5:45. Vamos a necesitar nuestras bolsas adentro.
Ah, ¿aguardaste tus bolsas? Creo que sí. Mucho gusto.
Gracias por the quick journey. Ten buen día. Adiós.
We thoroughly enjoyed our time in this beautiful hidden paradise. We had so much fun and can't wait to come back and explore the town more, see the other waterfall, and hopefully laze on the beach during more favorable conditions. Regardless of the weather, Yelapa is a wonderful little place to spend some time getting away from it all. Thanks for coming along with us. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao!